First and foremost, I want to express my gratitude to Unisanti and Marianne and Valerie for this opportunity to address you today. I'm Dr. Cyril Gauthier, French nutritionist based in Dijon, in Burgundy, specializing in obesity and bariatric surgery, but not specializing in English, and I apologize for my French English. I am dedicated myself to health innovation since 2015, and I'm the founder of EPSD company, which develops Nuvie. I currently lead an experiment with the French Ministry of Health, Health Insurance, and the Regional Health Agency. This initiative seeks to revolutionize care for people struggling with obesity by integrating medico-economic logic and focusing digital aspect. The results of this experimentation after 5 years are very positive and interesting. So I can digital changes optimize a chronic disease care pathway. The French Article 51 experiments on telehealth already integrates teleconsultation, remote expertise, monitoring, remote assistance, and medical regulation. It is a real insight in the digital integration in healthcare. Obviously, telehealth addresses healthcare disparities, improve resource allocation, such as reduction in travel costs, optimize these resources, improve communication and coordination. But this still has to gain acceptance from healthcare and healthcare professionals and patients. This is crucial for widespread adoption. Because innovation needs real life, I have a real patient. Let's take an example. This is Isabelle. She's 42 years old, and she's a single mom of 2 kids. She's facing a major issue with her weight condition. She suffers from obesity and type 2 diabetes. She lives in an isolated area with a few medical resources, and she doesn't have much time. So what solution does she have? To do restrictive diets? There is a lot of restrictive diets because it's a big market. It's a good market with a lot of money. Weight loss food supplements. This is another market. Bariatric surgery without follow-up, or drug treatment without education. There is new drug against obesity as GLP-1. This approach lead to failure in the long term, because Isabelle is just one of the 95% of patients struggling with the current procedure. We need to go to the root, but telehealth neglects prevention and education. Therapeutic patient education has challenges, such as long-term funding shortages, unequal access between patients because there is unequal offers, as just we said about Isabelle's situation, limited integration into daily lives, and high demand for human resources. Nuvie, our digital innovation, is a transformative solution. It's fully adapted to overcome these challenges. It avoids the center effect, bridges the gap between the knowledgeable caregiver and the learning patient, and ensures coherent communication and effective exchange of information. Our solution has evolved from the MNLI prototype in the Article 51 experiment. We had our first patient in October 2019, and then we overcame COVID-19 challenges. We were the only one therapeutic education patient program didn't stop in France. All others stopped because they hadn't done their digital transformation. Through 2020 and 2021, we merged medical and technology expertise. It's very important that both medical and technology works together on this project, because technology must understand the medical issue to try to find adapted solutions. we set up partnership with UNEO, military insurance, with prevention against overweight for the militaries and type 2 diabetes, partnership with Novo Nordisk, with obesity program and type 2 diabetes program, and partnership with BPI France. In June 2023, we integrated our first AI engines with Davy Company, and Sébastien Diodet, CTO of Davy Company, will speak about that just after me. We've been recognized by the Regional Health Project, and our focus includes obesity, overweight, type 2 diabetes, bariatric surgery, endometriosis, and soon heart failure. Our population responsibility currently consists in informing and educating the population about risky behavior with e-prevention program, educating and supporting people with chronic disease with therapeutic education and caregiver program, and offering digital training for professionals in the care ecosystem with e-training healthcare professionals. This not multidisciplinary, not interdisciplinary, but transdisciplinary by integrating human and social science is a real comprehensive strategy for chronic disease management. Thanks to a versatile platform, the impact is effective during consultation or group workshops or even full remote by the patient. Back to Isabel's situation. In Isabel's case, innovation include phenotyping for obesity, diabetes, behavioral profiling, personalized educational and care pathways. These pathways boost individual development, accessibility, risk prevention, progress promotion, and commitment maintenance. This approach involves sharing experiential knowledge within a community and within conversational engine. With Nuvi's profiling and conversational engine, Isabel can discover the most suitable educational and preventive pathway. Concretely, our results are really interesting because with AI, we significantly increase patient engagement. For the obesity journey, which is the biggest program on Nuvi, which contains more than 50 educational workshops. This is more than 20 hours of learning. We go from 20% of patients finalizing to 40 patients finalizing. The next step involves implementing machine learning for real-time updates. And we are now seeking collaboration to provide Isabel and so many other patients with the most relevant preventive educational journey.
So at Davy, what are we doing for Nuvi? For this specific use case, we are accompanying Nuvi and Cyril and his team on 3 different parts. We have created two specialized models for this project. First, a patient profile classifier. This supervised model was based on the Cyril expertise and existing data set. We create this classifier for each new patient. So when a new patient comes on the platform, we can determine with some criteria his profile for the next to start the journey and the program. This model is regularly retrained to integrate new profile because the machine determines the profile, but the doctor in charge of the patient can adjust perhaps and change the profile on some subjective criteria. So we can retrain this model regularly to update and stay in live this model. After to determine the profile, we have a second model to personalize the pathway. It's a recommendation engine to have a personalized pathway for each patient based on his profile, but to the user other user activities in the platform. So we can cross the data and generate the next best workshop the patient should to use. And the last part is a conversational agent based on the rhetoric technology. It's the specialty of Deviz to create chatbot. Now we're talking about digital human, not a chatbot, because we have a new technology based on digital human. It's a twins with a chatbot, but an embodied character based on 3 parts. The body, we have different engine with different AI model to generate automatically the non-verbal animation aligned with the verbal conversation. We have a dialogue model based on Rhetoric Studio. It's the core of the solution. It's a conversational engine. We use now generative AI, OpenAI, Mistral, or other LLM. We have some custom LLM in-house too. And we have an emotional engine. Each digital human have an emotional context, and they can adapt the conversational along the conversation between the patient and the user, and to generate more empathy and more close conversation and more humanity between the machine and the human. Some other project, a few projects we've built with Rhetoric. We have created a specific solution to train a future doctor to announce to patients a disease with a virtual patient, not always convenient. And we work for a Switzerland company, Mikajaki, at Geneva. It's a digital agent that make a pre-diagnostic for eye disease and send the data collected by the machine directly to the doctor. So we continue to develop the technology in different process in health, but another, and we have new feature to develop new skills on the Nuvie platform soon.
Nuvie is also designed for all professionals to track real-time obesity data by getting real-life use of phenotyping and secure traceability. Nuvie helps them to determine easily and quickly the stages of obesity. It defines the level of resource needed, and it broadens the public health authority recommendations. Nuvie could be health guardian because so far obesity and overweight is not still considered as a true disease, a real disease by the French health insurance. It's crucial to recognize the real impact technology can have on healthcare landscapes, especially in the context of chronic condition. In conclusion, the digital dimension of our experiment reshape how we approach and manage obesity. Nuvie is a platform for patients, their loved ones, and healthcare professionals. Technology could create a responsive and cost-effective patient-centered healthcare approach for chronic disease. I'm excited about the potential impact of digital innovation. Thank you for your attention.